Later that day, a small girl is sad. Nick, what up? I got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks. Magic tricks? Yep. Magic tricks are by their very definition, tricks, right? That's what they're called. But I can never figure out the tricks when I see them. Well, that's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so you can't guess the trick. That's the point. That's the gimmick. That's the whole shabongo. The trick Pearly showed me was incredible. Pearls did a magic trick? Huh. What kind of trick was it? Let's see. It looked like she pulled the end of her own thumb off. First, she put her right thumb next to her left hand, and then it just separated. She could move it up and down and everything. It was incredible. Really? Was it kind of like this? Ah! How'd you do it? Nick, you're a magician. You're a wizard. See, this is why I just can't figure out magic. No good at it. Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder. It'll take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. I saw a magician turn a balloon, like a balloon animal of a rabbit into a rabbit. That was nuts. And like he popped the balloon, and there was a bunny, and I was like, what? And then he put a thing, and then it was a balloon again, but he popped the balloon. So how'd he do that? How'd he do that? I don't even know. I don't see any way out of this. We're stuck between a rock and a circus. There's no way we can solve the mystery of a criminal flying by tomorrow. I was thinking, you really think the criminal flew through the air with the greatest of ease? The only one who thinks that is Mo, right? He says that he saw it, and that's true. Mo looked awfully serious when he said that. Do you think he might be trying to frame him? If that was it, he would have simply said, I saw him. That would have been enough. He said a bunch of other stuff that gave them doubt. There's no reason why anyone would believe he flew. But what if the criminal really did fly? There's only one person who could do that. Or somebody else who knows how to use wires, I guess. You're really not helping my confidence here, lady. Everyone seems to hate this dude. Ben, Trillo, Mo, they're all two of those are the same guy. They all have nothing nice to say. That magician does seem rather full of himself, doesn't he? Especially when he says things like customers only going to the circus to see him. Even hit Ben over the head with a bottle. But what? But that doesn't seem enough to frame another person for murder. It was proven that neither Ben nor Mo lied on the stand. Maybe Ben saw the ringmaster wearing Max's costume, but Mo clearly said that he saw Max himself. I guess we have no choice but to go to the detention center? You got anything to say? Cards! You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place? Doing our best here, just hang in there. A little while ago, some people from a local TV station came by, and since I'm a famed magician, they said, let's make you your very own TV special. Really? What kind of TV special? Maximilian Galactica, The Great Prison Escape. It would be aired live. That does sound cool, but also don't. But if I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real. Well, it would surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law. That's what I was thinking, but the production staff is already working on it. If you don't get me out quick, I'll have no choice but to stage an actual prison break. You seem awfully calm about that possibility. Probably because I could. I'd have no choice. It'd be a contractual obligation, not show business. He makes a very good point. The night of the crime, you didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you? Here's how everything went down. Listen to my words. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is not just something I can do at will. I don't care what the Stoogie clown says. Stoogie. No, like Kurt Curls. I see. Oh, okay. I see what you did there. It wasn't me. You mind teaching me the trick behind flying? You'll have to forgive me. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut, except for that time I didn't. I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think. Fair enough. I was thinking about this in court today. I've got a favor to ask of you. Anything for you. Be friends with the other performers in the circus. Jesus! Fabulous, a great joke. Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like them? I mean, on one hand, I get where Maya's coming from, but on the other hand, I get where he's coming from. Why would he? I've won on the world stage. I won the International Grand Prix. Performers should always look to perform on the world stage. but the performers at this circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. Well, I mean, the animal tamer seems like a chronic case of stupid. The clown is very unfunny, and the ventriloquist moves his mouth when he talks. That's something that I can simply not tolerate. Ambition, huh? Something about what he said just rings true to my ears. They do seem to not really care about much of anything. Oh my, I want to hear all about the Grand Prix, do they? To be honest, though, I've told the story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring. We're sorry to make you tell it again. You must not have heard me. I'm really sick of telling the story. But what can you do? I'm Maximilian Galactica. I suppose I can tell it again. Cards! Viola! Here, have a look at this. Get a load of this. I just happen to have a picture from the Grand Prix with me. Look at this Prix. Look how grand it is. Look at the bunny gals. Wow, they're actually fairly realistically proportioned. Good on you, artist behind Phoenix Wright. Just look at that fabulous stage. This is the first stage that I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. Question. You just have this on you while you're in a detention center? The crowd erupted into applause. At that time, I thought to myself I could die right then and die a happy man. I'll never forget how I felt that night. The emotions, the acclaim. By the way, I think everyone who is a performer should get to experience that feeling. I just wish I could explain that to the other people in the circus. That's incredible. I want a trophy too. Hey, go get me a trophy. That's not how you earn a trophy, Maya. You can have this picture of my triumph. I'm going to slide it straight through this glass wall. I'm bad at words. Just make sure you show it to all the other members of the circus. Look and learn. Learn how to get thrown in jail. Keep accidentally skipping stuff. Alrighty. Well, time to go back to the circus, y'all. It's time for the circus, y'all. Whoa, it's time for the circus, y'all. Sounds like two people arguing. All right, let's do it. Are you ready? Yeah, wait. Quit your whining. Let's just give this a shot already. All right, let's go. Row, row, row your boat. Row, row, row your boat. What are you doing? Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that. I'm trying my best, but Trillo, this just isn't going to work. Do you enjoy saying dumb things? You're gonna have to be on your own someday. If you can't handle something as simple as this, what are you gonna do then? Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trillo. What are you doing here? Can't you see we're in a secret crash training course? I'm sorry. Secret crash training? Whoa. You're actually trying to be less terrible? Yes, Trillo wouldn't give up until I said we'd try out his idea for a new routine. So we were trying to sing in a round for our new ventriloquism act. In a round? You can really do that? That's incredible. See? Even they're surprised by the idea. I told you. They're not the only ones. You even surprised me with your idea. Once we got a grip on the basics, then it's just a matter of practice. You think by turning your head, I don't see that mouth moving? You think so? I almost forgot. I wanted to give this back. Ah, there it is. Now that I've got this ring back, it's time to do what I need to do in order to face full life consequences. I know that you already testified in court today. You want to talk about what we saw, right? Yeah. Well, at first we thought it was the old man, just looking at his walk and how he acted. Right, Ben? Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. But then we said hello and didn't even get a reply. Not to mention he was draped in those gaudy symbols. What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols? What do you think, Ben? What? I would have thought it was the ringmaster. Something just isn't adding up here. I wonder who they really saw. I have no real desire to ask about this, but I have to ask about everything everywhere or else things don't happen. I was hoping to ask you about the Regina. I'm completely serious about her. That's why I'm waiting for her even now. Really? That's sweet. But if you really wanted to see Regina, shouldn't you check out the tent? You haven't got a clue about things, do you? Eh? Waiting like this is part of being in love. How so? If you had a clue, you'd know that waiting is such sweet, wonderful torture. When your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts. Okay, sure. I knew that. Poor Maya. She's so red she looks like a vine-ripe tomato. So, is the new routine working out? Will you two just take a chill pill already? Our routine's a secret. We're gonna take the ventriloquism world by storm. It's a real revolution. I mean, I saw one ventriloquist act on that one talent show that one time, and it was like this little girl, and she was able to sing pretty good, and I didn't see her mouth move at all. But, like, ventriloquism, it's a really cool skill, but I just don't see people succeeding in it very much anymore, and that's sad. The only real example is kind of offensive. That's not to say puppeteer work isn't, because, I mean, we still got Sesame Street and the Muppets going on here, but ventriloquism is the act of, you know, a dude and a puppet interacting. That sounds incredible. But let me make one thing clear. We're not going to take on the world just because that jerk said we should. That jerk? Max Galactica. Performer should aim for the world. Who does he think he is? Trillo, you seem to really be fired up about all this. For all of the horrible things he's said and done, he has motivated you to stop being less terrible. He needs to realize that he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage. You're right. You're right. Mark my words, I, Triloquist, will win the Grand Prix. You're the man now, doll. Wow. Huh. I made that exact same reference. Not to rain on your parade, but wouldn't a more mature song be best? Hey, you've got to start somewhere, right? Don't screw this up! You've got a part on this, too. It's true. I mean, you told me to present this to people, so... Would you mind taking a look at this? Woo. Yeah, okay. I appreciate that Maya's the one doing mostly the talking. Okay. I say we'll go over here. No, it's you two. You look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest? I'm taking a rest right now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. Miss Von Karma told me to come down here and do this for her. Yeah, I figured as much. It's a shame that, I guess, detectives and cops are slaves to prosecutors. Our law system is seriously bonkers. Let me tell you something, pal. Listening to that old clown sucks all your energy. Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like you should be doing something. I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes. I know that, pal. You have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much? Franziska really set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mo herself. No way, pal! You're not gonna get me to backbite a woman with a whip. No way! Why are you defending her? I'm guessing she's within earshot. Prosecutor Von Karma's always got her eyes on us. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up, BAM! There she is. Don't show up, don't show up, don't show up, don't show up, don't show up. Looks like she's wound him up pretty tight. She's directly above us as we speak. Huh? How's that possible? According to the clown, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right by this window, pal. Oh, I see. Who lives in that room behind the window up there? The acrobat's got his room up on the 3rd floor, it seems. Pretty soon, Miss Von Karma's gonna start an investigation up there. So don't get any ideas about going up to the acrobat's room, got it? How come we haven't talked to said acrobatic? An acrobat can fly. I mean, in a manner of speaking. Ugh, Von Karma. When she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out myself. With a gun. A big one. The kind of gun you use to intimidate. Mo's not here. If he was here, you would have been able to tell even before you stepped into his room. I'm sure you would have heard him laughing. Why do you think he's laughing at when he's all by himself? I just thought he was just thinking up new jokes. He must really love his work. Shame he's so bad at it. Alright, well, then we back it up. And then we back it up. And then we don't back it up, we go forward, but in a different direction. Was that ladder always there? Please tell me that ladder wasn't there before. People are gonna get mad at me again. I still have time to look at it though, right? Where's Regina? I don't know, but if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry and get out of here. Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you? A chicken when he doesn't want to get eaten by a tiger, woman. No. I'm just allergic to tigers. You know how it is. Ah, a ladder. It's just a step ladder. What's the difference? They do the same thing, right? I think you should stick with the basic facts of the matter. No, okay. It's not even worth arguing with her on this one. I get that it's a running joke throughout the series, but at the same time, it's not like it's a specifically Good joke. I'm just saying. Okay, to the cafeterialium! Wow, still no cleaning. All right, welcome to the wonderful, the fabulous, the cafeterialium! Yikes, he's in an awfully good mood. All right, you know what time it is, riddle time. Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? There's Mexican pizza? I guess they just, like, more corn-based ingredients? How would that work? Come on, you can answer this, it's easy. Because cafeterian Mexican pizza's possibly a weapon of bowel destruction? Buzz, wrong, try again. Okay, what do you think, girly? I got it. Okay, what's your answer? Because they're in the cafeteria. Exactly! It's an incredibly sad place, that cafe. I kind of like the bowel destruction punchline better. I did it. What is going on? He's being too nice. Should we assault the clown? I think I still have a chunk of the bottle. Yeah! Assault the clown! Today's been a crazy day, hasn't it? You're telling me. I didn't think it was going to be so tough. Tough? Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. For instance, it was such a tough crowd this morning, I had to smash watermelons. Like Gallagher? Huh. I told them all the great jokes and stories. No one laughed. You even used the famed no shoes, no shirt, no service joke. Exactly! How can you not laugh at stunning comedy like that? I mean, it is pretty low-hanging fruit. Everyone's made it. Are you 100% sure about your testimony today? I saw what I saw. I swear. The creep just sort of went fazoom! Flew through the air. It wasn't exactly flying, per se. It was more like floating. That silhouette of his face made me positive it was him. I don't see a psych lock. I must be telling the truth. Yeah, here's a question. Why doesn't that thing ever activate while I'm in the court? What if I showed you this? Ah, not this picture. He showed it to you guys too. You've seen it as well? Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around. I get that it's like a flying thing, but like, is that supposed to be an innuendo? Oh yeah, he didn't just show me the picture. What do you mean? He showed me his bust too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous. It's in the picture, I think. I assume you mean the statue that looks like him? He'd make us worship it every day. He'd make us bow to his greatness. He's got a big bust. I wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bust, not that I'm into that sort of thing. He's talking definitely about the statue. Should be on that small table over there. There's nothing over there. Really? Oh, yeah. Huh. When was it? Say about 5 days ago, all of a sudden? It just kind of disappeared. It disappeared? If you want to see it, there's a photo on the bulletin board over there. Just had to put the picture up. Hey, this thing is really cool. Nick, I want someone to do this. Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it. Oh, snap, crackle, pop, Rice Krispies. Get yourself a fully balanced breakfast. Is there anything else that changed about this place? Nope, nothing changed that I can see. And I'm a clown. I wonder if he's actually thinking about this or if he's setting up a bad joke. Nope, drawing a blank. No, a quiet Mo is a good Mo in my book. Honestly, seeing him sad makes me kind of sad. I guess there really aren't any other things that could have changed, huh? Well, there's this one teensy tiny thing that does seem different. Tell us, you clown man! Well, on the morning of the crime, over on that bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted front and center. Piece of paper? It's torn, so I don't know what it said, but I could see the title. Yikes! It says, to the murderer. Murderer! Yep, that's what it says, but the rest of it's been ripped off. So, I don't know. And I don't know who posted it. When did you find this? The morning before the murder. Before the murder? Wait, so it was to the murderer before the murder? The ringmaster, so someone knew someone was going to die? But didn't stop it? That's weird. The ringmaster was killed the night after this paper was discovered. Who in the world posted this thing? I don't know, but it's mine now. Nick, I think we'd better follow up on this lead. Thank you, man clown, the clown man. Now I am in here! Next to the ringmaster had their talk in this room. That could have been when the ringmaster put on his costume and went outside. Why'd he do that anyway? Was it really that cold? I mean, sorta. I really can't think of anything I want to look at in this place. Nothing seems to be even moderately different, so... Back it up. And then... I don't know. Forward. Gumshoe's gone, so that's different. Alright, then I guess... it would... Oh! Maybe... And I do say this, maybe. Is it possible to talk about the statue? No? I don't have a picture of the statue. Oh, wait, yes I do. I didn't realize that. Somehow I didn't notice that. What about this? No, he's not gonna talk about it, huh? Okay. Well, so much for that idea. I guess there's something in the ringmaster's room I didn't see. Very well, here I go again. Let's see. What is there to see? What is there to see? I mean, there's the award shelf again. Indeed. Yep. That's a lot of stuff. I've seen that. Yep. Seen that already. Seen that too. Seen that. There's a bit of oh wait, the paper in his pocket. And that's then they call this the face of someone who already knew that. Eh? Where? Calm down, Maya. You can't just go rummaging through people's coats. You always make me feel like I'm doing something wrong. Oh, you're not gonna let me? I feel like that might be relevant. I thought maybe it would be relevant this time. Okay, nothing. Nothing. Not a zilcho. Big fat pile of nada nothing. Okay, yep. And you're really not going to let me poke at that piece of paper? I mean, we've taken less. Okay. What the hell am I supposed to do? You didn't react to this picture. Can you react to this? Would you mind taking a look at this? Nothing. How about this? Okay. To the detention center once more. Okay, can you talk about this? Do you know anything about this note? The morning of the murder, it was posted on the wall of the cafetorium. I do know all about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat. Your heart skipped a beat? While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room. And company? Cards and stuff! I guess it wasn't really company. It was just the ringmaster and, you know, the lady type. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it from the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat. Booyah! Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing? Let's see. Ow, I don't want to steal the fun for you. So, go and find out on your own. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. Cards! I actually want to ask, Regina, why would I... For some reason, the first name that came into my head was Claudia Schiffer. And I don't know why. That's just weird. They don't even look similar. Okay, now seriously. Give me the paper! Got a feeling I know what that is. All right, now pull it out. Gimme. I knew it! It fits perfectly with the other piece, and it's also somehow snapped together like a jigsaw puzzle. That doesn't make any sense. What's it say? What's it say? To the murderer. I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. Interesting. Tonight at 10 p.m. That's when the murder took place. Now we need to find out who called out the ringmaster. I will use all of my violence to solve this mystery. I was kind of hoping someone else would show up. You got anything to say about this entire note? No, you've got absolutely nothing. You're garbage! You're a useless man puppet! Okay, maybe I can do something. Oh, it's the detective. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Sure you did a good job as usual. Well, I am done with the investigation of the acrobat, finally. But with Miss Von Karma. Feels like we're kind of being attacked by an 8-bit spaceship here. Nick, what is that beeping sound? It's Miss Von Karma. Eh. Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind. Some sort of pager or something? I don't know, it's the year 2000 in future. I don't know who uses pagers. If you don't mind, pal, I'm just gonna, like, leave. See ya, pal! I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot. Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens. Well, to be fair, she does look like she's in her 40s. So, I mean, like... yeah. Ah, go! Really? You just hit Maya? As biting his lashes from a whip. But Karma! She really did appear. What is up with your weird face? It was a real battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I don't have the slightest bit of a damn to think about you, so if you could just shut your face and go away. Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? Or what are you, some sort of... exhibitionist? Tomorrow will be the day my dream finally comes true. You mean the story of my defeat at your hands making the national news? Ha ha ha! National news? You possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your miserable plight will be known internationally. I don't think they'll care. I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a smidge. Oh, great. I actually have to talk to her? It appears you got your hands onto something big, huh? Ha! I'm amazed you picked up on that much. You can tell by my smug aura. Seriously, you're 18, but you've already got like a eye wrinkle thing going. You couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head. The ugly would shine through all the same. I've got a conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints? Conclusive witness. I'm guessing you're talking about the acrobat. I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin. Well, considering the likelihood of whoever this acrobat being the killer, I feel like you're actually kind of signing your own signing your coffin. The point is, I think you're doing more bad than good for yourself right now. It's always convenient that we're able to get the killers on the witness stand. Yeah, I get it already. You want to beat and destroy me. I can't worry about her. I've got to find more information. Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? Doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Did Manfred die? Or are we talking about prison? My dad? Oh. You must mean the esteemed Manfred von Karma. Of course. Your dad. I know you miss him. Enough out of you. One more word and you'll get a mouthful of whip. What, is it made of licorice? Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this or any other conversation? You really don't look like the type to say papa. Then what is this revenge you're talking about? If you don't care about him, then what is the deal? You wouldn't understand. I'm a very emotionally unbalanced and sadistic freak of nature. My reasons are known only to me. And to, I guess, whatever the psychiatrists or therapists you're going to end up having to talk to. I have to see him again one more time. Him? I'm sure you know to whom I refer. Miles Edgeworth. What? You're avenging Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth? Explain yourself, you crazy lady. Why would you even bring him up? You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth? Manfred von Karma. Exactly right. 'Twas my papa. That means that Edgeworth was. Right again. Miles was like a little brother to me. Little brother? Yeah, I was about to say, isn't he older than you? I don't remember how old Phoenix is supposed to be, but Edgeworth. The man who inspired me to become an attorney. I fought against him in a few cases. It was pretty dope. Made him look like a fool, too. But a little after that case was over, he vanished. It's your fault he's gone. What? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Nick, what does she mean? So he did die? Now I'm just confused. Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case, and then with the case after that one. I remember that case. It was a hard one. He never set foot into court again. And then one day, he just vanished. All they left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. Damn! What a drama queen. That was 1 year ago. It was a few months after you left to go back home. Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead? I don't believe it. He's still alive, I'm sure of it, because he definitely shows up in the sequels. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Yeah, but I beat you too. Just like your victory muddied the honorable name Von Karma. I'm gonna find him. And then, I'm gonna teach him his rightful place with my own 2 hands. Nick, about Mr. Edgeworth? Maya, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring him up. Nick. Miss Von Karma? What? I don't know if you're God's gift to prosecutors or not, but I've had about enough of you. Him too! Whoa, what in the world happened? This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Oh, so you want me to bite? Knew she was an exhibitionist. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen. Ha! You just called me your equal. Nick, let's go. We need to talk with the performer on the 3rd floor. I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick. Phoenix is burst! Oh, hello. Well, you've clearly got yourself a theme. Also, there's a pretty obvious question here. We'll just get to it when we get to it, I guess. You must be Phoenix Wright. Yeah. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling! But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro. Because you're an acrobat. Okay. I kind of like your actual name better. Mr. Acro. How do you know my name? The detective told me. He said you definitely show up here. Acro, you remember this circus as well? That's right. I mainly perform on the tightrope of the flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform is in my wheelchair. Yeah, I didn't really wanna, but you know. Acro, why did you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Then one night, they decided to run away from it all without me. Rather chipper about that, aren't you? The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me. He was truly a lifesaver. It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint. He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life. It's such a shame. Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. Wonder if he spoiled Regina. Regina's cute, though. Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing? Eh? Do I detect a hint of a grudge against Regina? Interesting. I'm sorry to ask, but, wheelchair, what's up with that? The nerves in my legs were badly damaged. And you can't walk now? I can't even stand now. And since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself. That's awful. The accident happened during an acrobatic session, right? Well, I'll be diggity damned. Cyclox! Doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature. What's on your mind, Mr. Wright? Well, exactly when were you injured? It's been almost 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice. 6 months ago? What in the world went on at the circus then? I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room. I was at the hospital all day yesterday. As you can see, my legs are very much like wet noodles with shoes on. You went there for rehabilitation? What about the murder? Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced it was all a dream. Eh? I just couldn't believe it. When I saw what I saw, the night that I saw. What you saw? Jeez, that sounds really ominous. Well, considering I don't think it was the Triloquist Man, and I don't think it was the Mo Man, and I don't think it was the Regina, you're kind of the only dude left, so I'm gonna have to start digging around and figure out what on... I mean, there's clearly a horrible accident involved, but what it has to do with the magician, or your hatred of Regina, apparently, there's a lot to find out here. That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window. I see. The scene of the crime was right below your window. That's when I looked out the window. What did you see? How did you get there? If you were in bed and you can't walk. Why is your chair not in the room? Is this a lie? He was flying straight up into the air. Can you walk? He? Maximilian Galactica. What? That's what I thought he'd say. You're absolutely positive it was him that was flying? Just absolutely sure. No doubt in my mind. What do you know about this? What do you know about this? What's this? That's what we want to know. It was posted in the cafeteria the morning before the murder. In the cafeteria? What happened? He suddenly looked incredibly serious, and his birds flew away, as if to get rid of any sense of whimsy. If it's got something to do with her, then you should go straight to the source. Her? Regina, ask her about it. Okay. I'll now show you this. Maximilian Galactica, right? You'll have to forgive me, but I try not to think about him. Won't even look at it like a big nerd would. Looks like something's really weighing on him. Very well. Might as well see what the first question I have to answer is. Take this, you giant nerd! What is the first question I need to have answered? About the wheelchair. Apparently, this is case important. I have to ask, how were you injured? I'm sorry, thought we talked about this. Accident happened during practice. It happens. Yeah, unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. He's lying. If that were the real cause, he'd have no reason to keep it a secret. That a practice accident was the cause of your injury? I guess then I need to figure out... I just need to straight up figure out what it is that injured him, I guess. Very well. Backing up. Backing up. And walking forward. Hey, is Lady Type here now? Grr. I've got a bad feeling about this. I'm about to be eaten by a tiger senses. Oh, God! Wonderful. Today's special will be filet au phoenix. Stay, heal! Who's this nerd? Oh, Maya, Nick, it's you guys. I'm sorry. Guess I made a mistake. A mistake? Yeah, little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson. But I was expecting more of a monkey than a human. You were gonna sick a tiger on a monkey? You're very happy about that, too. It's a pity what happened to the ringmaster. Dad? Everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite a man. He was. I love my dad so much. I hate to say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken up about her father, which is weird. That's why I feel so lonely. Now that I won't be able to see him for a while. For a while? Yeah. When Leon died, I talked with my dad, and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. A star? That means that my dad is looking down on me from the sky. That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone. When someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. I mean, that seems like a... Yeah, I mean, that's a nice way to think of it. But I bet you there's no way that Maya believes that. What do you mean there's no way I believe that? I thought you were a spirit medium, not a mind reader. Do you think that one day I'll be a star too? Of course. You really think so? Yeah, you will, I think. I've got a feeling that everyone is doing great up there in the sky. I wonder if everything's all right with Regina. Oh, well, first of all, I'm pretty sure she's taking it absolutely literally. Just to go back and clear something up, why'd you want to teach Money a lesson? Because he's a meanie. He's got something that means a lot to me. Something that means a lot to you? Must be shiny. Actually, it's a stage costume. It's got a lot of spangles. It's really beautiful. You should see it. We should? When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney. If you saw that monkey, you'd get my costume back for me, would you? It's pretty important. Of course. All right. Leave it all up to us. Guess there's no turning down that request. Yay! So, what do you know about a murderer? Regina, have you seen this before? I know what this is. Really? Well, it was in my pocket for a while. It was in your pocket? The piece of paper was in your pickety pocket? I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time? Breakfast time? Yeah, I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning. That's when I also take out the trash in his room. Then I'd go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast. That's when you realized the piece of paper was in your pocket? Yeah, but since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged in someone else's pocket. And then what? I wondered if the person who lost it was in trouble, so... You didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you? I did! I stuck it up there. How'd you know? Huh. Okay. Then I believe the implication here is that Acro put this in your pocket? When did this happen? The morning of the murder, I think. That explains a lot. I wonder who wrote this. I am guessing it's Acro. Are you inadvertently the cause of his paralysis? There's no denying it. That guy's cool. I want to try flying someday. She's already flown off into her own little world. I want to fly. Okay. I'll think about it. I'll use my crazy, dangerous mind powers. Let's see. To the cafetorialium. Something smells fantastic. So we know it can't be Mo. Oh, rude. Wait, I know what it is. It's Borges. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Bistro du Creek, a.k.a. the cafeteria. Smells so good in here, and those burgers are looking good. She's drooling like she's some sort of crazed burger monster. My burgers are the best. Juicy meat, toasted buns, special sauce. Don't ask me what's in it. That's real gross, man. They are absolutely irresistible to anybody with a hankering for burgers. One bite will send you into hamburger heaven. And I'm for some reason giving this guy the voice of the unenthused announcer seen in some Homestar Runner cartoons. I bet. I can tell by the smell. Whoa, I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some kind of special power. You, Captain Nerd. Now that the ringmaster is gone, what are you gonna do? Sounds like you and everyone else's jobs are completely in jeopardy. In fact, you probably might just be forced to quit. That's all I thought about the past 2 days. Everyone loves Russell. You've heard Acro's story, haven't you? Like how he was adopted when he was younger? He's calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder. Acro was so upset that he said he couldn't go on. He was that upset? Yeah, he was. Anyway, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up trying to be a half-baked clown. I've been thinking of trying on the ringmaster's shoes. What? Really? Max would still be an issue, though. Max? He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue his importance. He's probably the reason the circus is still around. A lot of what he says is right. I don't know why I ended up being able to give him a voice after the trial. Oh, well. No. All that's left is to see if everyone can get over the tragedy. You know? The tragedy, you know? What's he talking about? I assumed he was talking about the murder! Get over what tragedy, Mo? Huh? Don't worry about it. It's nothing at all. You must mean the tragic death of the ringmaster, right? Yes, yeah, sure, why not? You're right, let's go with that. Dang, 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 correctamundo. Doesn't he mean ding? Mo, I mean no disrespect here, but are you lying? No, not at all. What makes you think that? Would you like a burger? Just the way you said if everyone can get over the tragedy seemed a bit strange. It sounded like you were talking about something from a long time ago. Eek, 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 eek. Mo, I'm right, aren't I? Why did you turn into a monkey? I see. So now we're getting closer to the truth. It was about 6 months ago. It's just a little accidento. Give me a break. Us old men have accidents. I wear big pants for a reason. 6 months ago, eh? Oh, was I supposed to have heard that before I talked to Acro when he talked about something 6 months ago? Oh, Or was it Regina? I don't even remember who said it. Ugh. Okay, well, it seems like he's my best bet at being able to figure out what this is. Regina and Acro certainly weren't all that talky about it, so... Give me your knowledge, man-clown! Do it now! Or I'll have to get violent. Like, with a gun. Get over it? Mo, please tell us what happened 6 months ago. I don't want to have to rough you up. But I'll do it. I am a crazy man. What in the world went on at that circus? Okay, there's no need to look so scary when you ask me. Hey, look over there, some Joycey Blankers. We should probably eat those instead. Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself. Oh, but... Actually, I've kind of got an idea of what happened back then. Mo, you said something about an accident? That wouldn't happen to be the cause of that this wouldn't happen to be the cause of the accident, would it? We still don't know what this is all about. I have no clue. Nope. I don't have... If I have the evidence, I'm too stupid to figure out what I'm getting wrong here. There must be something I can show you. Do you know anything about, Pepper? That's Pepper, isn't it? From the cafeteria. Huh? It's from the cafeteria? It's not? I remember seeing it there. So this was the cafeteria's Pepper. You know, I'm not a big fan of Pepper. Do you know anything about a big box? What about this? Nothing. Anything to say about this monkey? He just loves to cause nothing but trouble. That cute little monkey. But don't you think he's using a tiger to scare him a bit much? Why's that? Do you really have to ask that? It's dangerous to use a tiger for that kind of thing. It's not dangerous at all. Regan's just a little kitten. I've seen plenty of kittens on the intranets. It's no kitten. It's a murder mobile. Do you know about the assaults? No? Want to see a picture of this? Take a look at this. Nick, you can't show her that picture. Ow. Yeah, okay, that was insensitive. Show me. Show me. I don't seem to be able to get any more information out of you. So that's certainly a bit of a problem. Now that I have the whole note, can you talk about this? No, of course not. Of course not! You got anything to say about Pepper? No? You truly are the most useless of all manquins. Maybe Galactica knows something? They must have taken him in for questioning again. Sigh. Okay. Anything going on in our building of science and law? Yeah, I really wish I could see the entirety of this office. I don't know. It just seems like that's something that I should be able to see. Okay, well. Spread me on a bagel and call me Patricia. I do not have the slightest freaking clue what you want me to do here, game. What am I looking for? What am I trying to accomplish? I don't understand. Okay. Oh! Well, I don't know if it's actually going to be a thing, but it's like the one place I haven't been to in a little while. I know Mo's not in there, but... Okay, but something's here. Mo's not here. What's that? I hear something. Stop it, Nick, you're scaring me. It's a monkey! Nick, it's money! Punch the monkey! That monkey's holding something. Some kind of shimmery, shammery vestimjig. That's it. That's a thing that means a lot to Regina, remember? All right, time to take on this monkey attorney style. Ooh, 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 scratch, scratch. I'm a friggin' monkey. Ooh, ooh. Wow, woo, 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 woo. Was my victory successful? I tried to have a monkey-to-monkey talk with him. I really did. Nick, you. I swiped it while he was distracted. Wow, you're really on the ball today, Nick. Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it. You can see it's fine from where you are. You know what I mean? I want to wear that thing. Maybe then they'll take you in at the circus and I can get some peace and quiet. Oh, snap. What's the matter now? It doesn't fit me at all. Oh, well. Guess it's time for you to lay off the boys. Not to mention, it doesn't look like something any girl I know would actually wear. Oh, maybe it's not for something that she wears. It's for somebody. It's for, like, one of them nanimals you're always hearing about. Well, might as well give this thing back, I guess. Nope, wrong button. Why am I so bad at life? Anyway, here. Have a spangly. Here you go, Regina. Yay! Thank you! You got it back for me! Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I'm sure you do. Blush. It's nothing. No wonder guys melt to mush in front of this girl. Hey, Regina. That costume of yours, right? Wanna try it on? That don't fit me. Huh? This costume? This isn't mine. It was Leon's. Leon's? You know, the lion she told us about. Oh, right, who died. The one that someone killed. Can we talk about that? Hey! Must be the money. Leon was killed, wasn't he? That's right. My dad killed him. Why? Well, Leon did something really bad during practice. During practice? Leon was sitting down, and then he opened his mouth, you know. Wah! Usually when he did that, I would put my head into his mouth. Wait, you put your head into a lion's mouth? I sure did. The people in the crowd always love seeing me do that. They'd always start screaming. You sure they were screaming because they love seeing you do that, or because they were terrified that your head was about to get chickadee-chomped? Anyways. What was the bad thing? Oh, yeah. Leon bit someone during that practice. Regina, everything was all right, though, right? No, it wasn't all right. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry. And that's when Leon... Yeah, that's when he became a star in the sky. Poor thing. Okay, well, I have a cause of a tragedy. Which may not be a tragedy for Regina, may be a tragedy for the Mo-Man. Okay. Take this, you clownish clown! I'm about to deck you over the head with an entire lion. Okay. Lion! Because you are lying to me. I heard a little bit about it from Regina. Leon made a mistake during practice, right? Did he perhaps sever the spinal cord of the acrobat? And I guess because Regina is so bad at being a lion well, wait. Well, that wouldn't make her a murderer. Okay, well, now I don't know. Hang on, I thought I was onto something, but turns out I'm stupid. I told them so many times. You shouldn't be doing such dangerous acts. Like putting her head inside Leon's mouth. Yeah, but Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that the ringmaster went along. He never could say no to her. Out of curiosity, who was bitten? Come on, Mo, don't clam up on me now. Who did Leon bite on the head? Well, I promised I wouldn't say anything. You promised? He's involved in this, too. He's involved, huh? Mo must be talking about, is this the person that you promised you wouldn't say anything to about, or... Wouldn't talk about it. Acro... 26?! He's as old as I am. Must have been Acro, correct? How did you know? Well, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I was kind of flip-flopping between him and the ringmaster. I wasn't sure who to hit there, but, okay. It worked out. I had 50-50 odds. Getting to the bottom of this accident may help solve what happened to the ringmaster. No way! I need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. So tell me what you know, you crazy clown! Sorry, Acro. Looks like it's time for this clown to say some words about stuff. Yay, I got my health back. Man, I was empty for not empty, but low for a while. It's just like you said, you know, the accident. Did someone die? No, but it would have probably been better if he had. Whoa, that's something. Hello. What? How would that have been better? He's still alive, but when he got bit, he suffered massive brain damage. Oh, God. He'll never recover from the coma that he's in. Okay, wow, all right, so there's someone else going on here. Hey, coma? All he does now is lie in his bed at the hospital. And that's all he's ever going to be able to do. Holy crap. How is he related to Acro? He's his brother. Oh, well, there's something. Not sure why that means he would kill the Ringmaster, though. Or Frame Galactica, huh? The person who got bit was Acro's brother. Brother? They were an acrobat team of brothers, Acro and Bat. Cute nicknames, I thought. Anyway, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime. Oh, were they both injured at the same time? Who is Acro's younger brother? I know it's Sean, but I can't not read that and not think Scene, so it's Scene Dingling. But everyone always called him Bat. He fell in love with Regina. Trying to win her love was his downfall. Everyone seems to fall in love with Regina. I get it, she's adorable, but she's also got a personality not unlike a, I don't know, a manhole cover. Let's go with that. 6 months ago, while we were practicing, all of a sudden, Bat blurts out, "Let me perform with the Leon." Well, why'd he do that? I don't know, but that's what caused the accident. I'll never forget that moment. It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling. Hey, you mean Leon the lion? Yeah, Leon. When he bit down, he was smiling. Nom. That's in bad taste, I'm sorry. Some sick grin. What did he do to the lion to make the lion hate him so? No way, that's impossible. A smirking lion, a flying murderer. Why does it seem that it's always Mo who catches all of these incredible events? Nick, can lions smile? Well, all animals can smile. You just, it's sort of in the eyes. It's hard to tell. And it's hard to explain. We never told the police about the incident. The circus would have been shut down if we had. The next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle. Damn. So that's what happened. Well, you guys were so serious. What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you. But all this truthfulness has put me in the mood for a tasty boiga. Here, you two have some pepper. Shaka 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 laka. There he goes, acting like a crazy man. Achoo! Achoo! Nice! What a wonderful sneeze. Huh? You think so? You know, I've sniffed pepper and I've never sneezed, so I don't know where that came from. You sneeze with pepper and slip on a banana peel. That's basic clownsmanship. Girly, I know you gotta understand that. Nick, I think I'd make a good clown. Other than Regina, I've never seen a cuter sneezer. Like a kitten. Does Regina sneeze with pepper too? She does! Bat would always tease her with pepper. Bat? From my point of view, those two always look so perfect together. They looked perfect together, huh? Okay, so... am I to take this... oh, wait, hang on. You got anything to say about... I assume I actually have this? Yeah, okay. About him. What do you think about this? Nothing. Acro, then? That's Acro! Is he in his room today? Yes, he is. We just came back from meeting... oh, wait. Okay. So, if the course of events that I'm thinking of happened... basically, Acro's brother gets put into a coma because of Regina. I suppose I could see him blaming it on her. If not it being the lion, it was because he was trying to impress her, maybe? Either way, I could see how he might slip a piece of paper into her pocket calling her a murderer. If I remember correctly, the note didn't say anything about a gender. You haven't forgotten what happened 6 months ago, have you? I have conclusive evidence of what took place at 10 at the Lodging House Plaza. But that doesn't explain why the ringmaster died. Yes, he is. We just came back from meeting with him. I hope his legs get better soon. That girl's so incredible, especially on the trapeze. The trapeze is that enormous swing hanging from the top of the tent, right? I do have to wonder how he got hurt, though. Did he try to fight the lion and deeply regret that option? I really want to see him up there again. Acro the Acrobat! That's strange. Acro doesn't seem to have very many nice things to say about Regina, but Regina seems to like Acro just fine. Could it be she's stupid? Well, I might have enough information. I wonder. You got anything to say about, either of these dudes? At this point, I don't know why I even try anymore. Alright, good job. You're, a very, very noteworthy individual, clearly. Acro! Ah, Mr. Wright, back again, I see. Well, he did say I'll be back. Or, wait, was that someone else? We're back because Acro's hiding why his legs were injured. He was hurt in the accident 6 months ago. Seemed that he knows that he know. Well, seems you got the things you want to talk about, so fire away. Otherwise known as bring it. Alright, let's talk about it. Okay. Okay, are you telling me that practice accident was the cause of your injury? Or was it a lion? Leon. Why is it always people named Leon? You can't trust a Leon. You just can't. 6 months ago, you were attacked by the lion. That's why you were injured. Okay, well, there you go. I know I'm on the right track. I just need to keep going. You're saying that I was attacked by a lion? That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit. But I wouldn't be doing that anymore, obviously. Ha ha! I make jokes to hide the pain. Okay, maybe attacked is not the best word to be using, so let me rephrase that as battled the lion. You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion? Because you had to fight it. You had to fight it to save the life of your brother. Bat. It was a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? And that's how you got that terrible injury. Mo. He must have told you. Yes, we learned about that from Mo. But he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. So what's the higgity-haps, Paps? I suppose it was just a slip of the tongue on his part. That's how I figured it out. A slip of the tongue. Anyways, they were an incredible team cut down together in their prime. Cut down together. That was where he slipped, and that's how I figured it out. You two ended up in the center of the same accident together. Like always. I see. But an accident is an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault. I still haven't broken his last psych lock, which means he's still being a liar. This must be one incredibly deep-seated secret. It wasn't anyone's fault. Do you care to explain more? Acro, I know who you are still hiding something from me. Maybe someone you don't seem to like much is the reason you're being evasive. Could it be this lady? Regina. You always seem calm and collected until you start talking about her. Then you get a, bit of a psycho face going. Saying things like she's cruel. Well done, Mr. Attorney. You've got quite the set of eagle eyes. You know, her tiger tried to attack me. Regan tried to attack you? Twice. Ha ha ha! He wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on Leon to attack Bat, are you? Leon was never taught a command to attack people. Regina isn't capable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were such good friends back then. But you still hate Regina. I've got proof of it. What? What are you talking about? Oh, maybe I overdid it again. But if I can hand something over to Acro... I mean, you're pretty clearly the dude who did the thing. This! Where did you get it? Regina posted it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket. So what's up with that? I guess I noticed it around breakfast time. I always go talk to Acro. You wrote this, then you put it in her pocket. That's right, isn't it? That's right. Well done, Mr. Wright. Now, reveal your secrets to me. I mean, if Regina ended up dying, this would make sense. But as it stands, the ringmaster died. And I'm getting the feeling that he did it. Maybe, I don't know. Did he think it would be? Because, I mean, okay, the ringmaster took the note and went over. So that means he read the note. But maybe Acro didn't know that he knew that and it could have been... Maybe he thought it would have been Regina? But even then, I still don't know how he did it. 6 months ago, my younger brother Bat had a dare with Regina. A dare? An absurd dare. If I can put my head inside of Leon's mouth like you do, you have to go to the movies with me on a date. That's insane. Didn't he know how dangerous that is? We all thought he was being stupid too. But that lion was very old to begin with, and age brought with it countless experience in doing that very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time, I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing. And that's when the accidento happened? He just wanted to take her out to the movies. Poor Bat. Now he has brain damage. That's messed up. When Leon chomped down, I jumped towards him. Then Leon attacked me and, hey, what do you know, now I ain't got legs. Well, I mean, you've got them, they're just not useful. What about Bat? He's still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him. I see. I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again. And that's the reason why I keep going. Bat and Regina. They were such great friends. Oh yeah, I wanted you to take a look at this. What is it? This is the scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him. Gross. It's covered in blood. This scarf. It was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident. Huh. When he did it, he looked like he was smiling. He? Leon, obviously. Oh. When he bit down on Bat's head, the expression on Leon's face looked like a grin. Nick, I know, Mo said the same thing. What do you think it all means? I'll be taking that scarf if you don't mind. If I had a mustache boy, how do you bet I'd be twirling it? Give me that thing. It's probably super important. I've already heard everything. Go, gimme! That scarf is evidence of the trial, you colossal jerk. That's for me to decide, not you. Ha-ha! Jumping out the window. I think we should begin our preparations now, Acro. I've served a summons to Acro to appear in court tomorrow as a witness. Acro, we'll talk more at the prosecutor's office. Acro, a witness? Come, Acro, let's go to the office. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, that would have been useful. Now what do we do, Nick? How are we gonna handle tomorrow? Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out. Look at you, all full of confidence. You must have found something you can use. This is all beginning to come together now. I think I got it!